Yo, what's up? This is the prof. Check it. This is something different, right? Different look. Um, I was just tripping off the lighting. I was like, huh, you can see my silhouette, but you can't really, you can't see me. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna do this just to, fuck it, do something different. You know what I'm saying? This one is entitled, um, "The Black Man Has to Love Himself," and you know, it's cool with the silhouette. You just see the black image, right? I'm black, right? You know, I'm not really truthfully black in color, but you know what I'm saying. If you notice up there, got all my children's awards and stuff through the years, you know, that they've been, scholars. They still got a few years ago. I'm proud of that. Um, a lot of people in my family uh were always about education and stuff. You know, my aunt, in fact, is a teacher. My cousin, her daughter, is a teacher. Her other daughter, she's been in the capacity of being a teacher too, and her oldest daughter, she's a nurse, and we've had a bunch of nurses in the family, and uh, you know, I'm just speaking on as far as like the black women. We've had quite a few black women, that graduated from college and stuff like that. I'm proud to say that I have family members that have done things like that, females and stuff and I always respected and appreciated the females in my family that actually, did something with themselves, and I looked at them just. It wasn't like a female versus male thing. They just happen to be females, and I always looked at that like as being like part of our family. I looked at it as more so that where that was something to draw upon, something to be proud of, something to respect, and you know, I was appreciative to have some relatives like that because like with being black, especially like in people living in the hood and all that stuff, like you always got that hood family that live down the block where damn near everybody's dysfunctional. Everybody's always getting out in and out of jail, or it's always the police is always at their house. They always fighting with somebody like in the apartment building or something like that, and they always fighting with each other. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's why you have to, like they say, you have to count your blessings. Um, I appreciate that, but check it. I said the black man has to love himself, right? He does because the simple fact like this: just like as they say, tomorrow is not promised. It's not promised, man, that everybody that comes into your life is going to love you and respect you and appreciate you. And the thing is, first of all, if you don't find a reason to love yourself, then how can you expect other people to love you? And I say that to say a lot of times, man, black men look for love and appreciation and accreditation through other people. And that's why you see a lot of dudes in the hood, they be tripping off the fact that, man, they tripping off of that girl and how she acts and behaves, and you see a lot of domestic violence going on also because of the simple fact that dude feels like his manhood is threatened because of the way that she acts and behaves towards him. But see, first of all, remember I said you have to have love for yourself. The question that can be asked is, why do a lot of black dudes in the hood, why do they always make the woman who is whorish, trampish, lewd, uh, got kids by everybody around the damn fucking neighborhood, on every damn side of the damn city, uh, uneducated? Why do black men pick intentionally, purposely, the most lowest class female, then expect her to have respect for them and appreciation for them, and acknowledge them as, you know, their worth as being a man, as being really valuable or substantial. A lot of things, you ever hear people say how a lot of things could really be easily avoided if you really just, you know, like look at what's really going on, the true nature of what's really going on. You know, how can you expect somebody who is low class themselves to have respect for you? That doesn't even make any sense, you know? And this isn't a black woman bashing type thing. No, because I said because here's the thing. Um or if need be, I'll make another one about black ladies, which is entirely different than what I'm speaking on right now. We're not talking about because this is why people talk about the hood rat. And when people say the hood rat, a lot of times they're generalizing black women. All black women are not hood rats. I just told you, like, about a lot of the females in my family who are educated, you know, um, own property, own houses. And they didn't have to depend on a man to make those things happen either. See, that's why the whole gold digger mentality of a lot of women, you're doing that because that's somebody that's lazy, that does not want to provide for themselves, does not want to work, does not want to be self-sufficient. They want to use their body just to get over. Now, who in the hell would want a woman like that as their damn wife? Who in the hell would want a woman like that as their damn uh, child's mother? If you look at in the times we living in now, in recent years, they were celebrating the thought. Look at all these hoes, which y'all know thought means that hoe over there. So that's why I said these hoes, because we know like they refer to Amber Rose as a thought, China, Black China as a thought. Uh, but then you have the black women who say they'll look at that and say, "See, look at that. Why is it that they have to be called thoughts? Why is it they have to be called hoes and all that? Like, oh, okay, but ain't nobody saying nothing about them Kardashians. Ain't nobody saying nothing about them. Look at all the damn dudes they be messing with. Oh, but they looked at as beautiful and everything is fine, and all the men still want them no matter what. Wait a minute. Here's the thing. This is one thing I never understood myself. Why in the hell do you have people that try to assess their self worth and the respect they think they should be getting based upon always pointing out, you know, the character flaws of another person? When you do that, you're basically saying you're not proving your point because you're not saying anything good and positive that you could say about your own self. You're not talking about your own worth as being something that's, good or something to be appreciated. You know, you're just saying that, well, I can point at her and I can say y'all could be saying the same thing about her, so why talk about me? But I still don't have anything with reflection. Still don't have anything with pursuing self improvement. It's like you just using that to say, get off of my back because she's doing it too. That's a damn shame. Now why in the hell would I want somebody? And that's their thought process, being my wife or my kid's mother. But here's the thing: if I get with somebody like that and they become my wife and they become my kid's mother, and then what happens? That usually happens. Um, a lot of domestic violent type situations start coming about. Um, Disputes, um, things that might even involve the raising of the children, who the children are around. I mean, all kind of different. That is more so prone to happen, and because of that woman's nature, you know, she's just really being herself. It's just like when wild animals attack people in these zoos and circuses. It's really crazy when the news reports it in a sense like, oh my God, why did that tiger bite that man's hand off? Oh Jesus. It's something wrong with that tiger. No, it's something wrong with that guy who really thought that he could tame wild animals who are meant to be wild. And, it's the same thing. It's parallel. She's wild. She's a free spirit. She wants to have sex with who she wants to have sex with, when, how, whatever. She wants to go and come how she wants to, pardon the pun. Um, and she does not want to be what she perceives as being controlled, which a lot of times that's just her man basically trying to tell her talk to her about proper etiquette as it relates to their relationship, him and her, you know. But the thing is, guys will get in these situations and then talk about the lack of respect that he gets from his woman or his kid's mother, and he's somewhere crying, getting high somewhere, or I'm not gonna say dudes get together. It's not a thing of dudes getting together and throwing themselves a pity party. A lot of times, dudes just really because of his thought process, he's not understanding how just he needs to love himself and not define himself through the eyes of other people. And that's why he's, you know, that right there puts the black man in the sunken place. That's up. He has to start defining his own self. And that's what you need to do. Okay. So that's part one.